God damn. Just like I knew was going to happen. Dr. Boyce like Watkins goes to Ghana for 11 days, comes back for what? It's not always about what they say. It's about what they say. So I just watched this video where he was telling everybody how he paid for the flight and blah, blah, blah. People don't have that money to be wasting. People, not white people, not so you can get a benefit from it. Unless you just want to venture out and had a disconnect on the line already. Maybe because I said the word damn. But I'm Grandmaster Amara. If you don't know who I am, watch a couple of videos. But I just wanted to pop on here and say, yeah, another brother goes for a few days on a conference and then says we have the audacity to recommend that black people go there. And I'm like, for what? Sure, you go around and you see new places you've not been before. A lot of black people. Sure, you can visit the dungeons of the slaves and all that, but you're going to pay for all of that. And I'm saying that in the reality of the situation that we are being faced with in the United States, we want an option, another option for raising children. We want another option for doing business and making money. We want another option for a life stress-free where we're not running around being a minority. And I'm trying to say that modern Africa there is another option, and it's a growing option. And you need to look into it as a black person. It's not all about yourself. Everybody got to interact with people, you know? And I don't know if you noticed it, but people stick with their own kind. So you got to be ready for that. That's what I wanted to say. That we need to stick together and as a people, and see where we can make the conscious choice to improve our lives and our families' lives. So in our channel, this is what we're talking about. Trying to type out something here. So that to be correct. So you came in class 1?
Okay. 11.
Okay. That's the only school you've ever known. And now you're leaving and going out into the world. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. This is not a game. And I just keep seeing these different type of scams where they're taking our money, but at the end of the day, they're not giving us the proper services. And that is a shame. So this is Grandmaster Hamira. I just wanted to come on real quick and say that about what I just saw on the Voice Watkins channel. You need to realize that making a transition is not something that's very easy. It takes a lot of investigation, forethought, And that's what I'm saying to you guys again, that you have to see different places. Now, I don't know what Boyce did in Botswana, Nigeria, or whatever, if he did conferences or what, but I think he really will, like all of them, come to Kenya and then get a perspective of some place you can land and then actually build a life that can support children, where you can make enough money to support children and even send them to college. Because when you first have your first child, you don't have money like that. You know what I mean? But as the child grows older, you're in a place where your type of work you do uh, benefits. You start to get settled in on a job. You might start making more money. You know, so when you in your 30s and 40s, you making more money than you did when you was in your 20s, and that's the way it should be in life. But with America's telling us now that the economic situation is as such that the next generation will be poorer than the previous generation. There's some structural problems with the United States on top of the racial background, which racism is only economic. It's only about economics, not really about race. Race, yeah, is the target, but it's economics is where they get us. And the only way to defeat that is to move away from the game completely, get out. And now you haven't, before they were telling us Africa is not the place for you to go, it can't help you, or the best life for you is in America. This is no longer the case. And that's why channels like this one is growing. But at the same time, you can't just go to Africa. You can't just lump 1 billion people in and say, okay, that's all Africa. No, you got to be strategic in your decision on where you're going to land and start building a life in Africa. And I'm saying to you that Kenya is the perfect option, not Ghana, not the Gambia, not some of these other countries where they're having problems. And I'm going to be pointing that out and exploring that fact as we go along. So I'm going to talk about the camp later on in the next video, but I wanted to make a short video about that. So this is Amara saying peace.